Hello, I'm broadcasting this afternoon to announce good news as being Edward Pappas' grandson and being elected as Lee M. Cimfel, Secretary of State, United States, Secretary of State, Nebraska, running for Secretary of State, United States. This speech is written, now I have bad teeth and bad speech, so it may be a little difficult to explain this. Pope Leo is the papacy. The papacy in Rome writes this name. So it says Pope Papa Leo. And Leo means Lee, and it is dedicated to there's a dedication to this, the Catholic obligation that they have to vote for me or something. So it's really hard to explain, but it is going to work. It is going to work out as Cimfel. I'm going to consider Cimfel my real name. I have to. In the United States law, I have to say I'm Cimfel. So throughout my life, I never had a problem with it, but this Papa in Rome thing has really got me going. So I am still running for Secretary of State, United States, and Nebraska 2026, and I want people to make my mark. I need at least 1 million votes in Nebraska alone, and I need votes from other places within the United States and even worldwide to make my mark as Secretary of State, Nebraska. So really there isn't going to be a big deal about it. The case against it is the argument is I am winning, and if they put me on the ballot, I'm a shoo-in. So I'm almost like in office. So when they decide to put me on the ballot or not, they have to consider within the court of Lincoln, Nebraska, and the Nebraska Supreme Court, they have to consider that I might win. So because of so many handwritten votes so far, they have to consider that I might win, and that there really isn't a case against not putting me on, against me not being on the ballot, because the polls show that I'm winning, pretty much, or I have a good chance, or it's a close race. So this is what I'm trying to explain. My grandpa's name, my dad was adopted. My grandpa's name was Edward G. Pappas. He was in World War II. He was born in 1922 and died in 1955. And this story hopefully goes down in Nebraska history books, because my dad was adopted, and there's no real way to explain this phenomenon of me not having a wife and the mix-up at birth with my dad. So it is important to remember all the people that vote for me and the Buddhists that vote for me. I literally wrote Buddha on my voter form. I wrote Buddha in as President of the United States. And I'm also going to vote for Edward G. Pappas. I'm going to make my granddad's mark. I'm voting for Jackson. I'm going to make Jackson's mark, because someone cannot be part black and not vote for Jackson. You have to make his mark. I'm also voting for voting for Jackson. I'm going to vote for I have a couple other choice names. I'm going to might write Pine Tree. Pine Tree is a good vote. So anyway, vote for me, Lee M. Cimfel, Secretary of State, Nebraska 2026, and have a good evening, and God bless the United States.